26,000 BEST conductors and drivers continue to be on strike in spite of a High Court order to resume work. Yesterday, the Bombay High Court had said that BEST conductors and drivers strike was illegal. Unions are continuing their strike as they say they plan to appeal in a higher court. In fact, the possibility of imposing ESMA could be an option for the authorities now. BEST bus conductors and drivers have refused to call off their strike till the transport body's management discards the new scheduling system. So nearly 26,000 drivers and conductors operating 3,380 buses on 335 routes have been on strike since yesterday, demanding a rollback. 45 lakh passengers in the lurch and total chaos on the roads of Mumbai.
नहीं, अभी ये इलेक्शन चालू है तो इन लोग का चालू है, ये स्ट्राइक है वो स्ट्राइक है, लेकिन सरकार हम लोग के लिए तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा है ना, फायदा क्या है फिर?
ऑफिस में जाने के लिए बहुत सारा टाइम होता है कि वो टैक्सी मिलता नहीं, टैक्सी रुकाता नहीं है, तो और भी कोई पेशेंट रहते हैं, बीमार लोग रहते हैं, उसके लिए भी टैक्सी रुकाते नहीं है, बहुत सारा दिक्कत क्या हो रहा है।
कुछ तो सहूलत देना चाहिए बस के लिए, तो दूसरा बसेस या गाड़ी कुछ ऐसा।
अभी बच्चे लोगों को क्या, अभी स्कूल में जाने के लिए एग्जाम चालू है तो उनको बहुत तकलीफ। मेरी लड़की अभी 10 का पेपर है, 10 बजे का, लेकिन अभी से वो इधर आके खड़ी है अपनी पढ़ाई छोड़ के।
So that, of course, has made life for commuters on the streets of Mumbai very, very difficult indeed. The buses are a very, very significant part of Mumbai's public transport system. And with this strike entering its second day, people are trying to figure out alternate routes of transport, which has been very, very difficult indeed. Despite the High Court giving that order, clearly the striking conductors and drivers in no mood to go ahead with that. Let's go over to Saurabh, who joins us now to really give us a sense of what the impact of the strike is like on the ground. Saurabh, utter chaos?
Well, day 2 is definitely less chaotic than day 1, because today, of course, you can see private buses like these have been put into service in place of the BEST buses, which actually run on routes from railway stations to other places. Remember, BEST is a major feeder service provider for Mumbai's Lifeline, the local trains, and what the BEST PRO told us yesterday was that they were expecting employees like conductors and drivers to return to work after the High Court order that stated that their strike was illegal. That hasn't happened. What the union sources are telling us is that the conductors and drivers plan to approach a higher court against the High Court order. But clearly today, things are much less chaotic because of the kind of planning that has taken place. People were expecting the strike to continue today. So obviously they've made alternative arrangements. One of them is, of course, sharing and taking pool cabs, all of those things being put into place. People also using more share taxis and autos in place of the buses, and also these private buses chipping in to compensate for the loss of services on BEST. Now, clearly, not only is it inconvenience for commuters, but remember, BEST is already a loss-making body, and when it loses a day's revenue like this, that only compounds its losses, which ultimately the taxpayer is paying for.
Right, thank you so much for joining us with those details. Saurabh there pointing out how private buses have chipped in at the moment, which means the situation is less chaotic than it was yesterday, but the problem still continues, and is of course pointing out there that it seems at this point they're pushing ahead with the strike, while very clearly the court had spoken against it. What's going to happen next continues to be the big question.